Dear Honorable Judge, District Attorney, and everyone concerned, I sincerely apologize to everyone. I am so sorry. I have made a horrible mistake, and there is nothing I can do to make things better for the people I hurt. I accept full responsibility for my behavior, and I hope my punishment helps others not to make similar mistakes. I am not a bad person. This case is about 2 days of my life. I wish I could go back in time and wake up the day before this happened and do things right, but I know that's impossible, and now I will accept the punishment for what I did. It is very hard for me to say how I feel right now. I feel scared and hopeless, but also glad that this case is over. I wanted to spend my time improving myself, staying out of trouble, and earning a college education while I am in prison. I'm a good student, and I know education is important for my future when I am released. While I have been in jail, I not only studied schoolwork, but also read and studied the Bible very hard every day. I know that Jesus will help guide me through my stay in prison and for the rest of my life. I know he has seen the changes in me and seen the remorse in my heart. I feel so regretful, and I have sought forgiveness, and I hope to earn it. As I said, I am not a bad kid. If I am judged by the 2 days out of my 19 years that got me into so much trouble, I must look like the worst person in the world. I have read that I am hated here and in China. I probably deserve to be viewed in that way. But the other and better side of me is a person who tried to help other people. People who know me and who wrote such nice letters about me know that I am a young lady who loves others and helps others in every way I can. While in jail, I have helped others learn better English and even Spanish. I have received honors from the jail for my studies, and I always look forward to receiving new books to read from my mother. I want to thank my parents for helping me through this part of my life, especially my mother, who has traveled back and forth from China to visit me in jail. I owe everything to my parents. I know I have let them down, but I promise I will someday make them proud of me again. They sent me to the United States for a better life and a fuller education. Along with that came a lot of freedom. In fact, too much freedom that I was not used to. In China, I was very obedient and cheerful living with my parents. Here I became lonely and lost. I did not tell my parents how I felt because I did not want them to worry about me. I wish I had told them how I felt. But I took all the stress and carried on all the emotions by myself without saying a word. I'm sure that my emotions began to take over, and I did bad things to 2 people. I look back on my behavior and ask, how could I do such things? And I have no answer except to say there is no excuse and no one to blame but myself. I really miss my family, my friends, and the little things in life that we don't think a lot about until we lose them. Life is not only about having the latest iPhone and pretty dress. It's about respecting others and being kind and respectful to your parents and everyone else. When I got arrested in this case, I lost those things. I never thought about the consequences. Now I know what bad behavior can do and how fast I can lose the love and company of my parents and my freedom. I'm asking those whom I have harmed for forgiveness. I am deeply sorry, and I mean that with all sincerity. I hope you do. I'm adding this, Your Honor. She meant to say this to the victims had they been here. I hope they do not carry the wounds from what I did throughout their life. Please find it in your hearts to forgive me.
Thank you, Mr. Freed. People?
Your Honor, I spoke to